Hey everybody, Pat here from TeaCast. I just wanted to talk to you guys today about the difference between loose leaf and bag teas. Now, I just want to say that this isn't an episode of me reviewing or tasting a tea, anything like that, but this is more about the physical difference between loose and bag teas. Unbagged, I guess you could call it, uncensored. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this because a lot of people who are getting into tea or who are, into tea but don't really taste a big difference between bagged and loose leaf, from, experience, but not that much experience. I want to show you what a difference it is. Now, I've prepared this little thing for you here on a piece of white paper. And let me turn this around. And here we have regular, loose leaf tea. Okay, now, it has a certain smell to it. These are just dried leaves. You can, no, it's a little too close, but these are just dried leaves. They have a certain little bit of a smell to them, and some of them, not this example, but some of them contain, dried fruit and stuff in them as well. Now, let me show you the non-loose leaf or the bag tea that I've cut open from this bag here. This is what it looks like. Now, look at this. Let me get a good picture here. Now, look at the difference. Let me zoom out here a little. And you see that? Let me get them a little closer. And now, at first, you're probably like, whatever, big deal, it doesn't matter. But take a look at this pile. And take a look at this pile. This looks like a bunch of leaves that you got from outside from a plant, right? That's what tea is supposed to be. You're supposed to steep it, etc. It's supposed to kind of be like dried plant mixed with fruit and stuff like that. Now look at this. What does this look like to you? I'll tell you what that looks like to me. That looks like a pile of very, very fine shit. Now, in many cases, this is true because bag tea is terrible. I am anti-bag tea, as you all know, although, I will drink it on occasions with some exceptions like yogi tea and stuff like that, but still not that good. But, let me explain, why these are so different. And, you got a little twig in there too. Well, that's actually, not that great. But, anyways, the main difference between these is that there's a certain way of how tea companies kind of, I don't want to say cleanse tea. So it all starts on how these companies qualitize tea. I'm not sure if that's a word, but I'm making it one for the time being. The quality of the tea is very important in how you drink it. Obviously, like I said, this bag stuff is terrible, whereas the loose leaf is probably, well, not probably, is a lot better, depending on your palate and everything like that. But if you like bag tea, go with that. But you're missing out on a lot. And I wanted to tell you, just as an example, how much better quality loose leaf is to bag tea. And one of the main things is that the way they like I said, qualitize tea. They sift the tea leaves from when they dry them and when they roast them to when they actually prepare them and wrap them into packaging to send out. Now, with loose leaf tea, like this stuff, that is, hang on, let me flip here. This stuff right here is, on one of the top tiers of the sifting, I guess, scale, if you want to say that. See, when they prepare the tea, there's about four or five sifters that the tea leaf goes through, that they put a bunch of tea on there and they sift it through, and then this stuff is usually on the top or close to the top, which has fuller flavor, better quality all around. And then at the very bottom is this stuff. This is called the fannings or the dustings of the tea leaf, and this is the crap that comes in all tea bags, like that one that I cut open. And this stuff is so low quality that, it sells for, $2 for, a bunch of these. And it's not worth it in the end, because you're getting low quality, it's going to be crappy tea, and you're not really going to want to drink it. It's the same thing, it just has that generic flavor to it, like celestial seasonings and stuff like that. As opposed to this, where it has a more defined quality, you can definitely get a lot more flavor out of it, and you can taste a lot more subtle hints of things that you might not get with this, because this is just a lump of disgusting coal looking crap. And this over here is actually the full leaf. This is what they picked. I mean, albeit they roasted it and stuff like that, but this is how it is supposed to be drank, and it's the best quality you're gonna get. Of course, there's varying degrees of loose leaf that you can get that are higher, lower quality, whatever. But as a guideline, this will always trump this no matter what. So I just wanted to kind of explain that because a lot of people didn't understand the difference, but it all has to do with how they sift the tea in those big bins. And I'll post a link of how they do that along with this post. If you want to see that, check out TeaCast.net if you're on Vidler or something. But that's all I wanted to really show you, and I hope you learned something. This is very brief, like I said, and if you have any more questions about it, feel free to email me or whatever you want to do, and I will get those answers to you, email, Twitter, whatever. I will get those answers to you as fast as I can. Or if you have any criticism, let me know too, because I don't know everything, but I'd like to think I'm a little bit of an expert on this kind of stuff. But that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this video.